Outlander has returned, and in the wake of the gripping occurrences in Season 6, Jamie and young Ian hasten to save Claire before she faces unjust condemnation for the killing of Malva Christie. Nonetheless, their undertaking becomes notably tougher and fraught with danger as the American Revolution makes its presence felt. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we will be looking at Outlander Season 7, Episode 9 Trailer Explained. Yeah, you heard it right! Unlike the typical post-episode trailers we're accustomed to, this one was notably briefer and leaned more towards being a teaser rather than a comprehensive preview. As a result, only 2 lines of dialogue are featured throughout the clip, contributing to the enigmatic and foreboding atmosphere of what lies ahead. The trailer commenced with Jamie, Claire, and Ian making landfall in Scotland. I anticipate this scene will occur right at the start of the second part of Season 7. A comparison of their attire at the end of Episode 8, when they were on the ship, with what they're wearing in the trailer reveals they're dressed identically. It's plausible that this moment captures Jamie observing the departing ship as they remain on Scottish soil. Jamie's expression carries a sense of solemn contemplation, suggesting that despite being back in Scotland as he wished, he's acutely aware that his son, Will, resides on a distant continent. The profound impact of Will's near-fatal experience in the Battle of Saratoga will likely weigh heavily on Jamie's mind in the latter part of the season. He may feel compelled to disclose his true relationship and paternal identity, a revelation poised to unleash significant turmoil. The subsequent scene featured one of the 2 instances of dialogue. Claire speaks the line, "Are you in danger?" It's somewhat unclear who she's addressing in this particular scene. There are 2 plausible possibilities. It might be directed towards Jamie, or alternatively, it could be a patient she's conversing with. As she returns to Scotland, she's likely to resume her role as a healer and physician. It's conceivable that a patient seeking treatment could trigger her concern, as she notices signs of potential danger associated with their injuries. The origin of their afflictions could be the source of the peril. However, we'll have to wait to uncover the true context. Following this, there was a scene featuring Roger in the 1700s, having successfully traversed the time-traveling stones. He held on to Jeremiah's scarf, adorned with the Tufty Club badge. Notably, Buck wasn't visible alongside him, leading to speculation that their journey through the stones might have resulted in them becoming separated. It's important to recall that the family lineage indicates Mackenzie's passing in 1778, the same year he departed. This raises questions about whether he truly returned via the stones, as such an event would be documented in the family records. Consequently, Roger could find himself navigating the challenges of the 1700s independently, as he embarks on a search for his son and Rob. Subsequently, the scene depicted Jamie, Claire, and Ian mounted on horses, traversing what appeared to be the Highlands. Judging from their attire, this likely takes place soon after disembarking from the ship and prior to encountering anyone else in Scotland. Their objective is to reunite Ian with his mother and to lay Jamie's cousin to rest. Given the timing, it's improbable that they would have accomplished these tasks yet. In contrast, right after that, there was a scene showcasing a car navigating a breathtaking present-day landscape. It was the recognizable red car associated with Roger and Bree. Inside, Bree was at the wheel, with Amanda seated in the back. Bree appeared distressed, her emotions seemingly shattered. Considering her appearance and the time of day, it's plausible that this occurs immediately after witnessing Buck and Roger passing through the time-traveling stones. Bree now finds herself alone with Amanda, a situation that renders her vulnerable. Without any knowledge of her son's whereabouts or her husband's location, she can only hold on to the hope that they will return safely. The reasons for her evident distress are clearly understandable. In the preceding episode, there was a notable instance when Roger transitioned through the stones, and Amanda's expression subtly changed, displaying a hint of confusion. This prompts speculation that the situation might be more complex than initially perceived. It's possible that her perception of Jem's absence could have been misconstrued. Amanda may have sensed the presence of Rob and Jem at the stones, but perhaps they didn't actually return. This uncertainty places Bree in a precarious position, as there's a possibility that Rob remains out there. Following that, the subsequent scene featured Lord John Grey, his countenance marked by a deeply solemn expression. This appears to tie in with my earlier observation from the trailer's outset regarding Jamie's intention to disclose his real identity to Will. It's conceivable that John Grey might oppose this revelation. Furthermore, he could be privy to the information that Jamie nearly fatally wounded him in battle, leading to feelings of frustration and resentment over the close call. This dynamic could potentially lead to a rivalry between Lord John Grey and Jamie as the narrative progresses in the upcoming portion of Season 7. The subsequent scene depicted Ian seated in a chair, appearing engrossed in reading a letter. This suggests to me that he managed to reach his mother's abode, although perhaps not without potential complications. The contents of the letter might indicate that he has either received a communication or encountered a missive left by his mother. However, my inclination leans towards the likelihood that Ian himself has penned the letter. The presence of paper and ink on the side, along with the sealed nature of the letter, suggests he could be composing correspondence for Rachel. It seems plausible that he's taken it upon himself to write the letter. Subsequently, there were several rapid sequences. One featured Jamie wielding a weapon in the forest, appearing to pursue someone. Another showcased Jamie and Claire in a heartfelt embrace, culminating in a kiss. The concluding scene in the trailer portrayed what seemed to be a somber funeral scene. My prediction is that this likely signifies the burial of Jamie's cousin, General Simon Fraser, who met his end in battle. This event is presumably the catalyst that propelled Jamie, Claire, and Ian to swiftly journey to Scotland, a destination they were already headed towards. It's probable that this funeral scene will unfold early in the upcoming season, potentially in the 9th episode. The concluding dialogue in the trailer was the phrase, "A storm is coming." This statement holds significance for many of the show's characters. For Roger and Bree, it indicates impending challenges as they search for Jem, possibly uncovering unsettling truths. Jamie and Claire are also poised for tumult, as concerns about revealing Will's true identity and their interactions with Lord John Grey loom on the horizon. Ian, on the other hand, must contend with the reappearance of Archie Bugg, who is aware of Ian's affection for Rachel. This might lead to Archie Bugg seeking the vindictive retribution he fervently desires against Ian. And with that, the trailer concluded. This was presented as a teaser, leading me to anticipate a comprehensive trailer will follow in the near future. As for the release date of Season 7 Part 2, details are somewhat limited. The encouraging aspect is that the filming for the second half of the season has been completed. Unlike Yellowstone, where only one portion was filmed and the rest awaited attention, here it appears that less work remains. The announced return in early 2024 provides some guidance. Ideally, this would translate to January or February of the coming year. This means we might have to endure around 5 or 6 months of waiting, which is undeniably disappointing. However, I'm optimistic that the end result will more than justify the anticipation. Outlander's 7th season is set to encompass 16 episodes, signaling a return to the accustomed format following the disappointingly brief 6th season, owing to the prevalence of a certain virus. Furthermore, there's news for those who are curious. The series has already been greenlit for an 8th and concluding season. The schedule has reverted to the customary pattern of releasing 1 episode per week. As a result, anticipate the storyline to unfold gradually, offering a blend of enthralling drama and captivating romance. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.